At this halfway point in the Rams season, how are experts judging it? With the Los Angeles Rams currently sitting at 3-6, the NFL season is officially halfway over. After the Rams upset the Seattle Seahawks in Week 1 and were 3-3 after 6 weeks, hopes were somewhat up. But after that, Los Angeles has suffered 3 straight losses, casting doubt on their initial success. This week, media experts and analysts released their midseason rankings. Some were more critical of the Rams than others. For instance, Mike Tanier, who is currently at the Messenger Sports after previously working for Football Outsiders, gave the Rams a D. Tanier said, "Early in the season, the Rams made every effort to utilize Puka Nacua and positive energy. With the injury to Matthew Stafford, they are regressing. The Rams may have needed a reminder that their stars and scrubs roster strategy is totally unsustainable as their players approach the conclusion of their careers, but 3 straight losses have been a mixed blessing. Given the expectations set before the season, a D seems somewhat harsh." The Rams were viewed as a likely tanking club heading into the season, with an over-under of 6.5. They are on track to win 6 or 7 games since they are currently at 3-6 at the midway mark. In terms of Puka Nacua, Byron Young, Steve Avila, Kevin Dotson, and other players, they have done an excellent job of finding talent that they can move ahead with and are now achieving preseason expectations. That was the intention at the start of the year. Gilberto Manzano of Sports Illustrated was a little more forgiving, awarding the Rams a C. What Manzano said was as follows: "The Rams surprised many analysts by winning their season opener in Seattle, despite many believing they would be among the league's weakest teams. And thanks to youngster Puka Nacua, they were competitive in 4 games this season without Cooper Kupp. But the offense hasn't been the same since Matthew Stafford's hip injury in Week 4 against the Colts. After the quick start, Stafford was also difficult to protect for the Rams' offensive line. Outside of Aaron Donald, the Rams' defense is lacking in personnel, but defensive coordinator Raheem Morris has done a good job getting maximum from his unskilled players. Manzano's insight is superior to the grade in this case, but something around the C level seems reasonable, and that's precisely what the Athletic's John Kendall assigned to the Rams in their preseason report card power rankings. It all boils back to preseason expectations once more. Before the season began, not much was anticipated of the Rams. After cutting Leonard Floyd and moving Jalen Ramsey, Los Angeles probably didn't have high expectations for themselves and didn't bring in any stars to take their place. The Rams are fully aware that this is a retool year, finding talent for 2024 and 2025, when they might try to make a last-ditch effort with Matthew Stafford and Cooper, is the goal of the 2023 season. Donald, Aaron, and Kupp. This group of players has not only met but also surpassed expectations. They are precisely where they should be. Of course, one could argue that if a few things had gone differently, they might have been better and now sit at 5-4 or even 6-3. Perhaps the Rams have underachieved in that regard. Even still, a C seems like a reasonable grade given the current state of this Rams club, especially in light of preseason expectations. In the end, preseason grades don't really matter. Having said that, they can offer a clear picture of a team's performance and whether they're living up to expectations. After 9 weeks, the Rams have done precisely that.